Hello, Starlings. What's up? I'm Occupational Click. This is my brother. I streamed last night. It was an interesting stream. My brother had to go to bed, and we came home today. Long story short, I got some ribs. We're doing another thing of ribs in the stove. They're going to be done probably in about not quite an hour, maybe 45 minutes or so. Yeah. So I'm just waiting on some ribs. So I figured, why not? Why don't we stream? It's an odd hour. We're not usually here. Right now it's about 6:40 p.m. local time, so it's evening. We don't usually stream at this hour, but we figured, what the hell? My brother's here. He's awake. We just started drinking. We just had our first beer.
Everyone.
So we're if I have to drink another jug, I will.
Yes.
How are we doing? Doing good? There might not be anyone here, but at least we can get streaming because you're usually tired or whatever. So we'll figure this out. We're supposed to get some snow tonight, I think.
It's going to be an ice storm or something.
See, it's doing that thing again. If I go like this. Is that working or not really?
I don't think so.
Oh, well. There we go. Yeah, there should be a little focus thing on it. Okay. No, it was an interesting stream last night. It was I'm sorry you missed it. You had to go to bed. Yeah. We met Guillermo, and we had a nice talk with him and Horse at Nebula. And I'm here now for anyone who's here at this hour because people are awake at different hours. And I thought I've done some morning streams. I don't think we've ever done a stream in the evening, or if it's been a while. So it was my brother's here. That's the thing, because he's usually either tired or at work or whatever he's doing.
Yes,
so
I'm available now.
He's available. He's making himself available for you.
Everyone else is unavailable.
When everybody else is unavailable. Yeah. So, oh well. We don't have to stream song. This is basically just killing time while we wait for the ribs. Yeah, exactly. So what else? We were talking about there's some stuff like we talk about. And we're like we should mention that on YouTube, but I can't remember now. It's like how is the volume here? Did we hear us okay? Let's stick listening. Yeah, it seems okay. Cool.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so what else is going on? So let's check a weather report in a minute. So I'm trying to think we got to do taxes.
Oh yeah, we got to do that.
We got our state booklets. We got to see if the library has the federal forms. I think we'll do paper one. I know a lot of people do it online. We'll probably do paper. We're gonna start doing taxes now.
Yes,
okay, so I got to take care of all that. I can't bring myself to do. I'm home all the time. You think that I have all this time? The kitchen's a fucking mess.
Yes, it is.
You went to go see our parents, right?
Yes, I did.
You brought them some wine, and what did they say? They said, "Oh, your brother's a lazy bum."
They asked if you were cleaning up the house. I just kind of laughed a little bit. I couldn't keep a straight face. Like I know.
Hello, Sloth. Like I said, we're just killing time, waiting for the spare. We're doing it again. Now, tell us real quick, since you're here. First of all, are you working, or you're off today, or because it must be it's 4:45 in Arizona. You might be at work, but what is it you do? We did 275 Fahrenheit for like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. You do it what 3 something for just 2 hours? What was this? You should tell us again. We'll get the recipe.
I believe he did 300 for 2.5.
300 for 2.5. Okay, maybe we'll try that next time. Maybe we'll go quicker.
Are you working tomorrow, Sloth?
Sloth is off.
Huh.
Oh, I think you were there for that debate. We were talking about the Beatles versus the Beach Boys versus AC/DC.
Yes.
We don't have to go down that road if we.
Let's not. Oh, 2 hours at 300.
Do you wrap them individually, or you? Because what I did, I took a metal tray. I put down a layer of aluminum foil, put all the ribs on it, then took another thing. I think I explained this. So I wrap them in aluminum top and bottom, but not individually. Do you wrap each individually, or you just put them all on a tray and wrap them?
Or do you have the rack together?
Yeah, explain. Oh, they're all still together. Mine are separate. I cut them. They're separate. You keep it. Yeah, explain the tinfoil thing. Hello, Dog Pill Supremacy. He's from Finland.
Oh, okay.
It's good to see him. 6. What time is it? It's like almost 1:40. It's almost 2 in the morning there, I think, right? Wow. Welcome. Yeah, no, that's the one question. Tulos answered the question. Your ribs are together, one big wrap, one big rack. So they're all together as a rack, and you wrap the rack in.
I think he wraps the whole rack, it sounds like.
And then so he puts the wrapped rack in aluminum on a tray. Yeah. Okay. Because mine are already separated, so Yeah. Yes, that's a reference to what's it called? Silence of the Lambs, which someone else was referencing before. It's like, okay, that's
yes.
Would you F me? I would totally F me. I get some lipstick.
Okay.
Okay.
Very, very nice.
But so after it's wrapped in aluminum, you put that in the oven directly, or do you put it on a tray? Is there a metal tray involved, or it's just a rack of ribs wrapped in aluminum, just thrown into the oven? What do you? Yeah. I never thought this would become like a recipe cooking channel, but hey, it's like
it has. Yes.
Well, it's all part of life because we're trying to cook these ribs. We still got I'd say another half. Well, maybe 20 minutes. I'll shut it up.
20 minutes. I'll turn the oven off.
And
leave them in. For
I'll shut the oven off and just let the residual heat. Yeah. Okay, so a thing of ribs, wrap it up in aluminum foil, put a little water in there, and just put the whole, just like this bundle right into the oven is what you're saying. Okay. No tray, yeah. Now I got mine. I got a tray. I put a layer of aluminum. I have the ribs individually, and then By the way, do you put any rub on them? You put any salt, pepper, any kind of seasoning, or you just put water and what do you do? Tell us what you do, because I think he broils. He puts the barbecue sauce on. He takes it out of the oven, puts the barbecue sauce on, and then he broils it for
Okay.
This is interesting. So see, this stream can go anywhere. It's just this is the clubhouse. This is the coffee house, the starling nest. And right now we got 2 starlings, one in Arizona, one in Finland. It's the world. It still amazes me. I remember a time when, you could watch the news live via satellite. We're talking to someone in London, okay? Or if you knew someone in another country, you can make a very expensive phone call. Now for free, you can just talk to people it's like the peasants couldn't do this when I was a kid. Only if you had a lot of money to call, and it was just a call, or like the news people, and even that was didn't work properly. Now, it's like
we pay for internet.
Well, you pay for it, but it's part of the thing. It's like you have to pay.
There's no extra fee. Yeah.
Extra fee. It's not like I pay for a telephone, but if I want to call Finland, I got to pay international long distance charges. Here, it's just one. It is amazing for those of a certain age. Salt, garlic powder. I skipped the powders. I didn't do garlic or onion powder. I just did salt, pepper, and a little oregano, and I think what's it called, Italian seasoning. So I didn't want it to be too oniony. So I usually like garlic powder, but I decided to skip it on the ribs because I thought it would clash with the barbecue sauce. Yeah. Random oil purpose rub. Okay. Welcome back. As I was saying, we're here briefly. We're waiting for some ribs. Waiting on some ribs. Adam's rib. God took my rib. I'm waiting for him to give it back. He might give it back in the form of a woman. We'll see. But no, we're streaming earlier. It's 5:47, 5:48 in Abilene. So yeah, hello again. Yeah, we had a nice chat last night. You and me and Guillermo guy.
Did you guys enjoy the chat yesterday?
Oh, they're doing ribs tomorrow.
Very nice.
He's got to tell us how his wife does ribs. You wrap in aluminum foil. You bake them. How do you do your ribs? Crock pot. How do you do your ribs? He's a Texan. He goes outside and gets the propane grill.
He probably does, yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. It was different. Yeah, we met someone new. Wasn't that something? Smoke them in what? Like, how do you smoke them?
Smoker.
Smoker? Why don't we have a smoker? Do we?
Yeah, I'm not overly familiar with it, but somehow it's far away from the flame, but all the smoke somehow gets to the meat, and the hot smoke cooks it.
Do you need like charcoal or gasoline or is it electric?
I don't know.
I don't have a smoke. I
guess it could be charcoal. I guess it could be propane. I'm not too sure.
Is it outside, inside? Is it electric? Does it take propane or butane or gasoline? Yeah, well, that's what I was doing. We were doing a slower cook in the oven. Yeah. That's why I do lower flame, lower temperature, but a longer cook time. Yeah.
Yes.
Wood chips, and yes, it's electric. Okay. And it's outside. Okay, so it's almost like a grill type thing, kind of. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Good. Here, ribs. I remember when we were kids. I don't know if you can find this now. There was a local commercial that used to appear on TV. It was local. It was one of those, you could tell, professional commercial versus one of those local cable access commercials. So I don't know if you've ever heard this before. When we were kids, it went ribs. Eat your succulent ribs. It was first ribs. I wish you could find some kind. It was a local rib house. It wasn't like a national chain. So I don't know if someone could find that would be cool. But I don't think ribs. For years as kids, ribs. Eat your succulent ribs. It was some local rib house.
Yes.
Some local,
That cast, you don't need to add that to your playlist.
Well, Dog Bill, you're in Finland. Don't you guys smoke a lot of fish, like smoked herring and stuff like that? Or you smoke a lot of fish, I thought. In your saunas, man. You go into your saunas and you smoke up like herring and cod. I thought the Nordic diet was heavy on smoked fish. 3 times a month, very worth the money. How much did it cost? What did it run you? How much for this outdoor electric smoker that you burns wood chips? How much did it cost you? Ribs. You're sucking at ribs. And the guy would say, "Yeah, come to the rib house." And it was all local. Like you remember, it was like just what a cheap commercial used to be. You would have like they would pop up with whatever the address and the phone number. No website at that time. No website, but it was just ribs. That's it.
Was it new? Or did you buy it used?
It's not bad. It's actually not too. I thought it was gonna be like $1,000. Okay. Oh yeah.
But was it new, brand new,
or
was it?
Can we hear him? Okay. Yeah, like I said, yes. I know at some point you're smoking a fish because you're in Finland.
I use the bathroom.
Go ahead. Actually, if you're going to use the bathroom, go down and grab one more jug.
Yes, I do.
He's going to get one more jug. We still got to wait. We still got
some time.
15 minutes or so before I shut the oven off. All right. So what else is new? Starlings. So you bought it new at Walmart. Okay. My brother thought maybe you bought like some kind of professional grade one, like a restaurant was going out of business. They had their, $2,000 smoker and they sold it at a discount at an auction. So he was wondering if it was like some professional grade. You're saying you got it. It's a civilian smoker, $200 new at Walmart. Yeah, that ain't bad. I thought it was gonna be $1,000. That's not bad. Right. Yeah. He thought maybe it was like a professional that you bought secondhand or something. Civilian grade, but that's not bad. $200, and you say, yeah. What's a Traeger? I don't know what that is. A Traeger? Traeger. I don't know what a Traeger is. Is that a type of grill? Is it a type of, I don't know, steam pressure cooker thing? Or it's a Traeger? Traeger. What is a Traeger? Oh, it's a brand. Okay, so he bought the secondhand knockoff Kmart version. A higher grade Traeger smoker would be, like you say, top of the line. Yeah. So he bought a cheaper smoker, but hey, it works. So yeah, I've never used a smoker. I don't know if it's just because didn't have one, or I kind of feel like smokers are more common like out west, like Texas, but Southwest. Maybe I'm wrong. So the long smokes, outdoor smokes, it seems to be a very like ranch type thing. So smokers weren't too common here, at least when I was growing up. But we're gonna look into it. Plus, if it's an outdoor thing, you probably can't use it half the year here. Yeah, apparently it was $200, which isn't too bad. He bought it at Walmart new. Thank you for getting the other jug. Yeah, this is a good way to pass the time. This is a bud jug, 40 ounce. I call it a bud jug. See that?
Slowly back away. Instead of fingers, use the jug. It has to focus on text.
Well, yeah, it's okay. No. Now it's losing it.
Kinda.
I can see it auto adjusting. See it?
Yes.
Better-ish. Amen. It sure is. Anheuser-Busch, king of beers. Did he know that, or he just read it? Yeah, that's how it advertised. Budweiser, the king of beers. And Budweiser, we've always said is, how would we describe it, buddy? I agree with my brother. I'm not saying it's the best beer ever, but it's not the worst. And sometimes I'll drink a beer. I'll eventually, like for instance, I was drinking Rolling Rock for a long time. I lost the taste for it. We recently bought some more Rolling Rock. Yes. And I like it again. Sometimes I lose my taste for beer. Sometimes I switch brands. Anheuser-Busch, it's not Budweiser. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's always, that's the one that never changes. It always, it never, like, I used to like Rolling Rock, then it started to taste like shit. I used to like Bud Light Lime, then it started to taste like, like chemicals. Yes. I still have the Carlsberg, but it's a heavier, more expensive beer. For some reason, the taste of Budweiser never changes. It's always, it's just the baseline. This is what I would consider the mainline baseline beer as a, Right, we drink Bud. We drink Budweiser. Budweiser. We've been to Rapid City. I was a teenager. This is probably not quite 30 years ago,
Close enough to it.
26, 27 years ago. We've been to Rapid City. We saw what's it called? We saw Mount Rushmore. We even saw, did they ever finish the Crazy Horse Monument? We saw the Crazy Horse Monument. Yeah. I think they're deliberately taking their time with that one. They don't want it to be finished. I remember saw Crazy Horse, saw the Badlands, saw the Black Forest. South Dakota's nice. And we're going into Wyoming. You look behind you, you see the forest dissipating as you come into the high desert. Yeah. And I don't think they want to. I remember when we were there, it was like the later 90s, and my father's like, why does it take us so long to finish this fucking thing? I think it's deliberate. They don't want to finish it. They just want to, we need your funds. Come see the half-completed monument and give us some more money so we can finish. That's the scam. Because it's not doing anything for the Indians. It's run by a bunch of Polacks. I think the original guy, one of the guys who was somehow involved with Mount Rushmore was asked to make this in his family after he died. It's something like that. I think it's a scam where they could complete it, but they don't want to. It was impressive. It was very impressive. Yeah, it was a big mountain. It looks impressive, but I think they don't want to complete it. They're deliberately dragging their feet. Yeah, indefinitely. It'll never be completed, which is a shame. The engines get fucked over once again. Yeah, it'll be done by like 20. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And remember, we were there. It was almost 30 years ago. And why isn't this done now? Yeah. 3 decades later, it's still not done. Yeah. I think we met his daughter or someone. We met
some family member.
Some family member. Yeah, I didn't meet the wife, but yeah. But that family, the Zielkowski family, they're just dragging their feet with that. Or the daughter was like, yeah, it's a family business basically. The monument that will never be finished. Come see the monument that will never be finished. Give us extra money so we can eventually finish it one day. It's like, yeah, that's what. Yeah. So we can bond over South Dakota.
Yes, we can.
So what else is going on? Yeah. Okay, now we're winding down. We still got 10 minutes left to shut that thing off.
Yeah.
This is nice. My brother's not usually here.
Correct.
We don't usually stream at this.
And I'm more awake than usual.
He's more awake. Yeah, we're here to stream. We're here to talk to you.
And we might stream again tomorrow. I mean, are you guys going to watch the Super Bowl?
I forgot. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl. Okay, yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? Maybe we will for the fuck of it. Yeah, why not? Drinking before noon.
Uh-oh. Does somebody have a problem?
The winding down Gaul. Yes. Should I pull up the picture of the dying Gaul again? I want his hair. Any questions about why my hair is so spiky? I want to look like the dying Gaul. Because he was such a Chad. An ancient Chad. A primeval Chad. Hair is law. I can compensate for my jaw. Oh, yeah. Hello, Chris Dubs is a very nice guy. He's from Australia. He joined me one time. Dubs is a nice guy. He's from Perth, Western Australia.
Oh, okay.
He's one of DBFs, Destroyed by Foids. Destroyed by Foids is from Sydney, and he has what we consider the stereotypical Australian. He's very how to speak Australian. I guess in Perth on the West Coast, you can tell he's Australian, but it's more subdued. Dubs is a more subdued. But he's a very, very nice guy. So yeah, he's. Like we were saying earlier, we're waiting for. We got some rib. We have to prepare ourselves. We got ribs going in the oven. It's about 7:00 in the evening here. My brother's home from work and he's awake, so we figured, why don't we pass the time by streaming while we wait for the ribs to finish up, and see who's around at this hour. We're so yeah. Oh, Dumb's streaming right now. I didn't realize. Oh,
he must be at the end of his stream if it's poetry.
Yeah. Is that on his backup channel or his main channel? Is it gonna be privated as soon as he ends it? It's like he's all disjointed now. Yeah, that's what I don't like about him. He's got 2 channels. Sometimes he'll stream here, sometimes there. Sometimes the one here goes private and he leaves it private. Sometimes he unprivates it. It's like it's all disjointed. He's got to get back to one channel. The backup channel was literally supposed to be a backup. It's become like his. I think Donna said he goes there because there's less subscribers, but he originally wanted subscribers. I'm still like, dude. But I haven't spoken to him since New Year's. I think he's kind of done with me. That's it. I haven't spoken to Dumb in a long time. Yeah, and on the backup, what happens is if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, it auto privates. You can go back and make it public, which he did that with the snow stream. That one stream where it was snowing, it went private. He unprivated it, but he had several other streams that were private. It's like, what's the point of the backup channel if half the streams are, and you stream on different channels and exactly. It's time to cross the streams. Absolutely. Rafterman. It's 7 o'clock in Maryland. We're waiting for our ribs, man. Our ribs are in the oven. I'm gonna go down and shut it off in 5-10 minutes.
Yes,
My brother's here, man. We're here earlier, man.
Hello, everybody.
We came to talk to you, man.
We want some Rafterman Variety Channel.
Rafterman Variety Channel. What's on your channel, man?
What's going on in Maryland?
Yeah, some of his federal monies will come to me when I get $8. And if he moves to New Jersey, his state monies will go to me. I would move to Maryland, but I've already started the process here. If I go there, I have to start again. It might not be a guarantee because I'm not a resident yet. So you guys are like playing the field. You're watching. You got like a bunch of TV. You're watching one. You're watching. Oh yeah, it's like you're watching this. No, I had no idea Dumb was streaming now. It's kind of early for him to be streaming, isn't it?
Good point. Yeah.
Early for us. Early for him. Usually.
Yeah. Huh. This is the early stream.
But that's why I actually looked at his channel. He wasn't streaming. So when he just started streaming, why is he doing poetry already?
Yeah. I guess he's winding down too.
For a Finn, that's the most American thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
Amen, dog.
Yes.
Amen. You're the man now, dog. Well, yeah, I gotta start. How do I do the e-begging? You guys gotta walk. What do I need? I need a bunch of e-begging shit. We should make. I made a list once, but I made e-begging shit in a post office box. Okay, yeah. I can imagine. You must have like 7 or 8. Like that's the thing. You're a naughty starling. You can't settle for one nest. You got to be in like 5 nests at once.
Oh, wow.
What he's doing is he's watching Dumb. He's watching me. He's watching. I don't know some of these other people they go to, like Hell by the Dashboard, like whoever the fuck these other people watch. He's jerking it to vegan dolls and one. Wow. It's like the starlings are all over the place. They're like
you can't even get commitment from them.
I thought he already had his birthday. Tomorrow's his birthday. Okay. Playing the nests.
Yep, that's what you're doing. So
he's really, because I thought I checked his channel before I started doing this. He wasn't streaming. Or did we not check it?
Maybe not.
I didn't see it. No. We can always pull. I don't know. It's like a. So Cassandra, you can fly back to Dumbstream, and yeah, what we're gonna get off soon anyway. We gotta have some ribs. Yeah, and what's gonna happen is. By the way, is this lagging? I'm not sure. This looks fine. Is it lagging? No. He's doing his backup channel. Once he's done, it'll be privated. He can go back and make it public, but it auto-privates on the backup channel. So it's going to auto-private. Can't go back and watch it. I guess he likes that. You can see him. I don't know. Yeah, okay, good. Well, what were you doing? Where were you? By the way, isn't it 5 o'clock in Arizona? Shouldn't you still be finishing up at school, grading some papers?
It's Saturday.
Oh, shit. Okay, that answers that question.
Again, she's a tutor.
She's a tutor. Yeah. Is that true? Is it really? What does that mean? Like a slideshow? Is it really lagging that badly? Let's take a look here. Well, I'm looking at the YouTube because I'm in StreamYards.
Now he's saying not anymore.
It's blurry. It looks blurrier in YouTube. That's weird.
Yeah.
It looks very blurry in YouTube. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe StreamYards. Remember, I got the StreamYards layer. StreamYards, when it puts it on YouTube, something's lost, like a generation's lost because it looks crystal clear on StreamYards. But when I go to the YouTube channel, it looks all blurry. So I apologize, but oh well. Oh well, that's life. Well, if Todd streamed, I would stop streaming and go watch him. So you wouldn't be cheating on me. Exactly. I would then grow a pair of wings and join the other sparrows in the flock.
We would all transition.
We would all fly away with you. We'd stop being nesters. We'd become starlings, and we would go join the Todd stream. Yeah. He should give. He doesn't have to stream regularly. Every now and then, he should give us something.
Yeah.
He told us, he said everything there is to say. Yeah, but so much of his stuff was lost. He erased it, or his channels were nuked. There was so much good stuff that was, even though some people back some up, a lot of great stuff was lost. I'd love for him to do another video about, Neatbucks, but more especially a video about that one of my favorite was his story about being in the psych ward. That was a great video, and I think that's lost. So it'd be nice if he, gave us something, came back and said, all right, let me revisit my psych ward story. I'm going to say it again, but give it a little more detail because, I think the last one was nuked. It would be nice if he, came back occasionally, but.
I got to turn the oven off.
Not really. I want to sit here and talk to the starlings.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
All right, you take the starlings. We're going to go shut the oven off. I need some more beer. You good?
I'm good.
I get into this. I'll have to check that one out. Grotesque Subhuman Odyssey. Okay, well, but whatever it is, you can take over here. Make sure you talk close to the mic. And I'm going to shut the oven off. It's 7:05.
That's the other thing. Okay. So, yes. We're still waiting on Ribs. He's going to go turn off the oven. We're all here chatting. I'm actually feeling not that bad. I feel all right. Thanks, Cass. I'm feeling pretty good. Thank you. And thank you too, Horsehead. I'm feeling all right. How are you guys feeling?
Buddies,
Oh,
what are we learning?
not a whole lot. That's just swell.
I shut the oven off, turn the fans off. We let them sit for what? 15 minutes?
Yeah, let's
good.
do that. Yeah.
Then we'll get off. Yeah.
This Cass and Horsehead asked me how I was feeling.
Yeah, that's right. Horsehead, you were kind of tired. Remember I called you back in?
Yeah.
You remember this? He said you seemed morose yesterday or melancholy. So you mentioned something about alone with your thoughts. I couldn't tell because by that time he's usually tired. So I couldn't tell if he was just tired or what. But Horsehead thinks you were a bit despondent. So you have to go to it. Do you want to? Was he correct?
I don't recall this happening. I recall leaving and going to bed. You said I came back.
I'll have to go back. I got it on tape, buddy.
Really?
You were in the bathroom.
Yes.
For quite a while, and then as you were in the bathroom, he said, "Oh, Brother Click seems kind of melancholy." So I called you back, and you remember this?
I don't remember that.
He doesn't remember that. Okay. Well, no, because we got to go downstairs. Because I'm not going to do the broiling thing. I got to get a little pot, put some barbecue sauce, heat up the barbecue sauce, make a little honey, put the barbecue sauce on, eat them. It's kind of messy. I can't do that on stream. I don't think. I think I was singing some songs in that last night, but yeah. Oh, by the way, Cass, I saw your list of my songs I've sung. It's not comprehensive, but it's pretty good. The only thing is, I don't know if you noticed this on your list. You posted like every song on that Oleander album. I know I didn't sing every song on that album. One, maybe two. I sang "It's a Reason Why I'm Here." I didn't sing. You have like every song on the Oleander album posted. I didn't sing every song on that damn album, but just to point that out. But just for the record. But otherwise, cool. I appreciate the list. How much of that was lost? Are we off? What we're going off in? Well, she was. I didn't sing every song on that album. Are we not being heard? Are we? I hate having to repeat ourselves. Are we lagging? Are we? Oh shit! So I'm sorry. If I go back and watch, will it be lagging or where was the lag?
Maybe when you do this, it causes the lag. Oh well.
You can figure out which song I was singing. That's up to you to determine the one song I was singing from that album. Interesting. So you see us like frozen. That's interesting because it doesn't appear frozen on our end. That's weird. I guess I can't have nice things. I can't stream up here. I can't have nice things.
No, sir.
Oh. Why is this? This is kind of fucking up. You're right. Maybe it can handle.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Plus, this is sort of a dated browser.
Okay, that's understandable.
I just sang it here a moment ago. If you can't find it, just delete them all, and the next time I sing it, you can do better. Okay, well, nothing is being demanded. I'm just saying I didn't sing all those Oleander songs, so. Okay, well, that's a nice little list. Okay, so now we're winding down. We're waiting for our ribs. We'll, maybe I'll make a short video after the fact of us showing our ribs. Maybe.
Yes, indeed we do.
God, the kitchen's such a fucking mess. If only I had time off, I could clean it. I gotta get to clean.
If only you had nowhere to go, nothing to do.
OC demands
But
it.
the starlings demand your attention.
Oh wait, is it snowing now? Or it's gonna snow tonight?
I guess you will check.
We'll check. Yeah, some fucking ice mess. So everyone's getting quiet. Everyone's getting all. Are we lagging again? Yeah, it looks blurrier on YouTube. But all right, everyone. What time are we down? 7:15ish.
Yeah.
All right, we'll stick around for 3-4 minutes because I think we're winding down. Maybe we're,
Exactly.
maybe no one can hear us. He says we're good. There's nothing to be good about. It's not that important. Oh, that's good. It's not lagging, but now we have nothing to say. Now, when I'm in the middle of a good point, it lags.
Yeah,
And then when I have nothing to say, I'm just sitting here. It's like.
Uninterrupted nothingness.
Anything else we should discuss before we have our ribs? My fingers to my face. Yeah. We said all we had to say. That's actually a good question, buddy. You want to answer this because I'm not sure yet. I'm going to put some vegetables in the. What are we going to do?
Currently nothing, but I guess we could throw in a can of green beans. Well,
But what do you? Because I made some vegetables last time and I actually put the barbecue sauce on them. But I don't know. What do you want to do a side or?
meh.
Hello, Parker Peters. We're getting off soon. We're waiting for our ribs. They're in the oven. I shut the oven off. Go down, eat some ribs, but there's not much else for me to say. It's nice to see everybody, but
That it is.
so you want green beans?
I guess.
I mean, you guess.
I don't know. We'll see.
You're not gonna eat a side. You just need the meat and be
We're
full.
pretty much. Yes.
I also made. Well, I made some. Okay, I guess I do make a lot of meat. I made some pork belly this morning.
Yes,
After I got done streaming here, I was kind of hungry, so I went down and I fried up some pork belly. Because when I broil it or bake it, it gets burned and tastes like shit. So it was okay. So we still have some pork belly.
We do.
And we have those French fries. We have these old McDonald's fries. Old McDonald had some French fries. I threw them after I fried up the pork belly. I threw the leftover fries in there because they're kind of stale, and they cooked. And you had a few, right?
They weren't bad.
Yeah, so we got some French fries cooked in pork belly and some pork belly and some ribs. All right, we're gonna eat nothing but vegetables and soups and pastas from now on. Okay. Oh yeah, why don't we take a look at that? How do I get to your? Oh, okay, this is gonna be kind of a. We'll do that for a moment. Okay. All right, go here. Give me a sec. I think I can pull it up. Give me a minute. I can make this work. Don't say anything yet. Let's take a look. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna pull it up so we can all see it. This looks pretty good. Hold on. Here it comes. Okay, here's the artwork that Leisha Pisha in Alaska made for Horsehead and his wife.
Something that they both enjoy.
Something they both, yeah. So something that is just beautiful. So let's take a look here. There it is. She did a great job with his hair. I must say, she did a great job with the dude's hair. I like the spikiness. You got to tell her she really is an artiste. Look at the way. Yeah. So wow, that's beautiful.
Yes, you should be very proud that you have that makeup in your house.
Naked dude in front of your bed with great hair. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Anyway, now, but seriously, now let's get rid of him. Yeah. That was $20 well spent. I would have tipped her at least $10. Look at that. Look at the way she got the hair.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, yeah, the genitalia was a little short, but it was modeled after yours, so I guess it's true to life. We'll give her that. Yeah. So anyway, what else do we have here? We have some other art, I think. Let's see what we can pull up here. Where the hell is this? Like a pain in the ass here. It is. Okay, so in addition to that great-looking naked guy with the spiky hair, we've also got, where is it? We've also got this. There we go. So I'm assuming this is your wife in real life, and this is the artwork, and what you sent a picture of your wife to Lisha Pisha, and they did that, and so that's your wife, and this is that correct? Right, so you sent her that. So I thought you said Lisha made 2 works of art for you. There's that, and there's an inappropriate one. Is there something a little bawdy? There's something inappropriate.
A little blue.
Yeah, it expands, but it's going to expand the whole screen. But yeah, there you can take a look. People can go to your channel. Here, let me post your channel. Hold on. I'll share the link. Can you click on that? I don't know if that's clickable. There we go. And I'm going to leave a comment. It looks like a masterpiece. A beautiful work of art. Something I want for myself. Something I would break into your house and steal and make it my own. I'm going to say it looks like a masterpiece, a beautiful work of art. Something I want for myself. Something I would break into your house and steal and make my own. ... The painting's nice too. That's a joke, but I think it's funny. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, and I want it for myself. I'm going to steal it. Oh, the painting's nice too. But pump.
City boom.
Well, maybe I should get Lisha to do me some artwork. A painting of this woman here and the guy with the hair, like together. Maybe she can sculpt the 2 of them together. I can send her both pictures. Cool. I should give it a thumbs up too, right? There we go. Thumbs up. It looks like a masterpiece. I thought it was funny. A beautiful work of art. Something. Oh yeah, the painting's nice too. I thought it was funny, but not everyone agrees with my humor. So, okay. Can you at least describe it? I'm actually not even trying to be a perv. What is so inappropriate? Are you naked? Is it something sexual? Is it something like? Just give me this. Is it you? Is it your wife? Is it something? Like,
is this the 2 of you together?
Yeah, we're not. I'm actually not even asking for perv reasons. I'm serious. What? I'm intrigued. What is so inappropriate about this other thing you did? This other thing she did for you. What is so inappropriate about it? Yeah, this is the wife of Horsehead Nebula. This woman is 5 years older than Horse. Horse is your age. She was born in 85. Yes. So Horse and my brother are 39 going on 40. Yes, this bitch is 44 or 45. She's like a year or 2 older than me. And she's 5'5", And all her life, whenever she dated men, it was 6 foot plus. She wouldn't date anyone under 6 feet.
Wow.
She finally made one exception to the rule when she married her 5'11" husband, Horsehead Nebula, because by then she was 28 and he was 23, and she was ready. I'm getting too old. I'm pushing 30. So she broke her own rule. It used to be, I'm 5'5", 6 foot only. Well, he's 5'11". Well, I don't care. It's close enough. So she broke her rule and she dated a 5'11" manlet and broke. So. I'm not even trying to be an asshole. That's true. Am I correct? Horsehead, you told us this, right?
So Horsehead answers the question.
What?
First,
well, no, I'm not even sure. But that's basically what you said. You said you were the shortest guy she ever dated. She's 5'5". You're 5'11". So all of her other boyfriends must have been 6 foot, by definition, 6 feet or taller. So it is an accurate description. Now, can I ask you? I'm going to ask you a question for that. Did you send Leisha Pisha a picture, or you just said, "Here's me, here's her. Use your imagination"? Did you have to actually send Leisha something pornographic for her to make this work of art? You know what I mean? Like, how would you get Leisha to do something? Here, in this one, you sent Leisha a picture of your wife, and she created this little painting portrait thing. How did she create? What did she base her sexual image on? What was the basis of it? Well, no, I'm sorry. 5'11" is not a manlet for most of us, but for Horsehead's wife, 5'11" is a manlet. Prior to him, she's 5'5". She never dated anyone under 6 feet tall. He's the one exception. So yeah, in her dating world, that he was the man. He's the shortest guy at 5'11", the shortest guy this 5'5" woman ever dated. Just happened to be. Okay, cool. What a coincidence! But seriously, we're gonna get the ribs. But I'm intrigued. What did you have to send Alicia for her to make a sexual? Did you have to send her something,
or did you tell her what you wanted it to be?
Did she just use her imagination? I mean,
you sent a picture of you and your wife, just regular, normal pictures, and you said, "Oh, show us in this position."
No, that's not. I'm sure it was professional. That's what you say when, okay, I got to pose nude for an art class, but it's all professional, nothing sexual. Okay, so you sent her like a quasi-pornographic picture of you both naked and said, "Use your imagination." Did you have I'm honest, did you have like a sex video and you paused the one scene and you said, "Here, make a painting of this"? I mean, what did you give her for the basis of the sexual? Yes. Yeah. No, not until I get an answer, because I'm curious. Yeah. He's commissioned at least 2 works of art from Leisha in Alaska. One, he sent a picture of his wife and got, this portrait. What did he have to give Alicia to get, for the inspiration for her more body piece? Okay, you just described it. Okay. And did she get it right? Did she make it better or worse? Did she make it a little too big, a little too small? Was it a good representation, fairly accurate, a little embellished, a little under? I mean, how would you describe? You can be honest. It's art. You can criticize. Leisha won't take it personally if you say, well, she made some things a little smaller than they should be and some facial expressions a little less enthusiastic. You can be honest with us. No, you didn't answer this one. How did it come out? You like it? You dislike it? It's exactly what you wanted? A little better, a little worse? You didn't answer that question.
Just okay.
Just okay. Yes, and apparently she's an artiste. You can see her work right here. Yeah. This is Leisha's. Here it is. Lisa, what does it say here? Can I make this bigger?
No idea.
I can't. Leisha Pesh. Oh, well. Someone else give you a thumbs up, so okay. Yes. Leisha Pisha something. Anyway, the point is, she's an artist. Well, that's what I was trying to ask Horsehead. How did her interpretation of the pornographic one come out? What he expected, a little better, a little worse. Why is he getting so quiet? Horse. And we'll change the subject after. We're going to get off in a minute anyway. Come on, Horse.
Yes.
Horsey.
A horse is a horse.
That's fine. You didn't answer the question, Horse. How did that other piece come out? What you wanted, better than you thought? Well, you can be honest.
Is it something you'll cherish for decades to come, or you're just kind of...
It's a bit of an embarrassment.
Do you regret doing it?
And your wife agrees. You both agree it came out well. You're both happy, content with it.
We both lay ass.
He's afraid Lucia might see this, so he's got to say,
okay.
he can't just say, oh, it came out well. Probably was saying, man, it kind of sucks. Maybe not. We know sometimes that sometimes, wait.
Sometimes things lag.
Well, maybe now it's lagging.
Yeah. All right. So I guess he enjoyed the intimate artwork.
If you answer, I might have missed it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so what have we accomplished here? We've seen Alicia's artwork, Horsehead's wife. We talked about ribs. What else? DBF, are you going to stream in a bit? We're going to eat our ribs. You can come on because I always miss your streams. You've been streaming quite a bit, yes. Destroyed by Foids, which is awesome. But I'm always either asleep or you. So if are you going to stream soon or what's your plan? Because Brother Click and I can come on your stream and say hello.
All right, nicely done.
Okay, I'll check it later. I don't have it before me right now, but I'll check to make sure you got the right song. And if you didn't, I'll say that's the wrong song, but I won't tell you the right one. Well, you were here when I shut the oven off. What was that?
10 minutes.
10 minutes ago?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Another 5 minutes? We'll go down.
Yeah, another 5 minutes.
Because we're enjoying it. About another 5 minutes and we're going to go down and eat some ribs. Yeah, but another 5 minutes.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, the Starlings need some rest. Oh, is Dumb still streaming? I didn't even go over and check him out. Is Dumb still on? I can go. Here, let's see this. Actually, I'll open up a new tab somehow. Oh, don't I? Is Dumb? Yeah. Yeah, well, last night, I think I got off. I was streaming. Remember, I streamed for a few hours. I talked to Horsehead and that Guillermo guy. I got off because I was too tired and drunk. I said, I gotta go to bed. I actually didn't go to sleep right away. I went down, fried up some pork belly because I want something to eat, my midnight snack, and I went to bed. So I totally missed it. I missed your streams, man. But you stream like every day now, so you're going to stream soon. Don't look at me. I didn't know he was on. The other Starlings were telling me, oh, we were at Dumb's Nest, then we flew over here, then we flew back there. So apparently, I didn't even know. I didn't check. So apparently, the other Starlings were telling me that Dumb is streaming or was streaming. So yeah. Who was a no-show? What are you talking about?
Oh, Horsehead said some guy didn't come on his stream.
Yeah, who are we talking about?
Who was supposed to show up?
Who was supposed to come? Oh, where'd Chris Dubbs go? Dub was here. He disappeared on us. He's going for a morning walk.
Yes.
And who was that other guy? There's a guy here last night named Run and Gun and Run. I think he's another one of DBF's. So wait, you're going to fight him in real life, but he's also going to come on your stream virtually?
How do you know about your stream? This is odd.
Yeah, how would he know you have a stream?
Did you know him before? Did you meet him that day? He wanted to beat you up, but you said, go to my stream? Like, how did that work out?
No, but he's not the one you're going to fight. Who was supposed to come on your stream?
And how did that guy you're going to fight know about your stream?
Answer the question, son.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is like an online virtual fight. Okay.
Oh.
But it was with Run and Gun? No, it wasn't Run and Gun. Who was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. How do we move this? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, he was presumably also in Australia. He was in Sydney area?
Yes.
Or he just wanted to, or is this like a virtual challenge? You dropped the Addy, so I guess.
Yeah, you must have been close.
You want him to show up at your house? or show up at your street?
The skate park.
Oh, the skate park. Okay. But have you ever met this guy in real life? This is all online. You never met the guy in real life?
And how did you find his video?
How do you even know he's in Sydney? He might be in some other part of Australia just lying about where you're. A little more beer and we're going to go down there. We finish this jug, or do we go down? This is kind of interesting. We get into a stream. And you're more awake. You're here, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you see the grog glass? It was lost for a long time, and you find it. Can you hear? Oh, can you hear the?
Let's show the people.
It looks like a beer commercial, right?
This is the grog glass. The grog.
The grog glass from the bud jug. You see?
Grog's in need.
It's good to do this to get the last residual, beers out. So I always just.
He's quite skilled at
I'm
that.
skilled at this. I have a lot of practice at this. Okay. Sometimes you got to suck them out. Where were we? All right.
Yeah, but how did you come across his channel and his videos? Guillermo, ¿cómo estás, mi primo?
Yeah, this dude came on our stream last night, but you missed Brother Click. I think Hermano Click had to go to bed, dormitorio. So you missed him, but Guillermo is from Venezuela, but now lives in Ecuador.
That's nice for him.
And what else? And if you want, let's take a look. We got this boyo is on. He's about. Oh, we're gonna go down and eat our ribs in a minute. So I can just leave him on while we're eating our ribs and come back.
Retracted his message. Horse says,
I see Rafterman's in 2 spots at 1. I see Horse Said Nebula's in 2 places at 1. I see Donna's here.
I do it for 2 years. Knowing that I would get Donna in the end. 2 years. Donna, 2. Yeah.
Let's see who's hanging out here. Who's nesting in 2 places. Rating nest. We got. Let's see here. Rafterman.
Just because I had such an awesome good time, and now I'm back to reality. It just makes everything just seem so much worse.
I guess I'm not a mod on the backup channel.
But if I don't know if I can physically or mentally handle doing the team runs.
Horsehead, here you are.
It's too much. It's exhausting, and I can't.
And that's about it. So we've only got Doggo's here. Oh wow, I'm a little disappointed.
And then I'm gonna wind up getting fined again for something, or worse. But I gotta deal with some other man.
Ecuador.
I gotta lay on top of his bed, and I gotta deal with his smells and his cologne.
Okay, I'm getting really bored with him. So enough of dumb. I'm getting off soon. My brother's in the bathroom. Hold on. You know when my brother goes to the bathroom, take a piss, it's going to take longer than the average man. But he's always been like that, so I'm not too worried. He's always been a very slow pisser. When he gets back, we'll see if we're going to go down and get some ribs.
Yeah, I guess get some ribs.
The dumbest stream looks like bullshit. So we got Horsehead and what's his name? Rafterman are in 2 spots at once. Maybe Cthulhu Sloth. Poor guy. Maybe DBF should send him some money so pay his airfare. Now we go. Now it's about to. I just want to finish our beer and got our ribs. We want the ribs. We want our ribs, but it's like this is nice. Yes. We'll think about it after we eat our ribs. Maybe we'll stream again, or maybe we'll just be too tired or want to do something else. We can't promise anything, but I'm not going to do the ribs on stream because it's downstairs. It's messy. I maybe do a video. I can't. I can't do that. I can't bring them up here and try to eat in front of you. It's going to be too much of a mess.
You know what Guillermo was saying? That coworker of mine who's from Ecuador, he mentioned that everyone has to get their dishes washed and their laundry done and take their showers before a certain time of day because the water cuts off. The electricity dies at some point. So, yeah.
That's weird. No one else is chatting. It is. Oh, he's got a weather alert. I think it's starting. I haven't looked outside yet. Snow starting in 51 minutes. This is at 6 a.m., so it must be snow. Okay, it's supposed to. Yeah, it's supposed to get a little ice mess. And I told you, buddy, don't wreck your car for a part-time job. If tomorrow the road's a mess, call and say, listen, I'll come in, but they got to wait for him to plow or salt the road. So, yeah, don't wreck your car for a fucking part-time job. We even get ready for the day. Let's see it's 11:30 in the morning there. You can do a morning stream. Like we're doing this evening stream for us. You can do a morning stream for like, what are you doing? Are you working again? What are you doing today that you got to get ready for? You're going to socialize again. I wish I were in the Spurg. I'd have more social opportunities. I wouldn't be relying on this. Okay, you got to go to church? Yes.
I guess he has to go cruising for Bussy.
Go hang out with some buddies, go to someone's party. So it's Sunday, everyone's off, so you go to your social club. Wait, what are you doing today? Tell us about your day before you get ready for it. What day are you getting ready for? Seriously, what are you getting ready for? Well, I finished this beer and it's time for ribs.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you say that, but I think you're partly joking. I think you have social engagements today. You got to go to your sister's this, or your buddy from work's that, or your friend from the skate park invited you to this. I think today's a social holiday for you. Am I correct? I'm not knocking you. We can be honest. You understand our lives are very different. Okay, but so you can't like take half an hour to stream before you go out and do this? We're streaming in the evening for you. For you. You especially. I said to my brother, I hope Destroyed by Foids is here. And I keep missing the streams. I miss him. You
need some DBF.
We need some DBF. I was like, I hope my Australian buddy would show up. Instead, I want that. Instead of that, I get this. This is what they give me. This is I wanted Destroyed by Foids. I get this. Instead. Do you see what you're doing to me, DBF? Do you see what you're doing, Matthew? You're doing this to me.
Now he's got to feel like shit. But tomorrow, man, he'll be right as rain for his boss.
Right as rain.
Goddamn job. It's terrible. Sorry about that red ring thing.
No.
If you walk 30 minutes a day, it would help your depression and healthier.
I don't know if I want to go back and watch.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go back and watch a stream that I wasn't there for. I mean, I'll watch parts, but I'm not going to sit through 4 hours. I'm sorry, Mr. Streams. I peruse them, but I can't sit through 4 hours of something I wasn't there for. And I wouldn't expect anyone to do that for me either.
I agree.
We're coming to the hour mark. This is a perfectly cromulent stream.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm almost like, yeah. Well, just okay. Ribs time for ribs. Okay, perfect. 7:30. They're sitting. The oven's off. They should be nice and okay.
Yes.
Let's see if my thermometer works. I think I broke it. I think I broke my electric thermometer when I was frying up the pork belly. I dropped they're very delicate, like you were saying. Yeah. I dropped it, fell apart. I put it back together. It still comes on, but instead of giving me a temperature, it just says L instead of the temperature. So I'm going to see if it works or not. Because it's delicate. It sucks. It broke so easily. But I love that. I love that thermometer. Well, he can't be with his lady love right now. He was in paradise called Australia, down under, and he had to come back to the real world that is the northeastern United States, which is it's like night and day here, buddy. Yes. Racist against who? Abos, Orientals, your fellow white people. Was it like a national thing? You hate Americans, Yankees go to hell. Who were you racist towards? Well, Dumb's going to be there soon. He'll bring heaven with him. Anywhere he goes, he always takes the weather. Anywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Cassandra, I've sung this song before. You don't have to add it to your list. Everywhere, but they're based in Australia, right? Walking around so anywhere Dumb goes, he always takes the weather. Anywhere he goes, he always takes the weather with him. So Dumb is coming to join you at some point.
This is going to be your future.
Oh, look, Horse said, okay, now I am curious. I don't even want to be, I'm serious when I say I'm happy for Dumb. I always saw him as a failed normie, and later in life, he's getting a late life romance. Good for him. The problem is, if he doesn't go to Australia soon, and if it really takes like 3 years for a visa, do you think their relationship will survive that 3 years? I mean, I think if you went to Australia now, they probably would get married. But if he really has to wait that long, what do you guys think? Is this long distance? Because they always say long distance relationships don't work. So if it really takes that long, will this work out? Or do you think like a year from now, Donna dumped me, I was planning to move to Australia? I mean, what do you guys think? We can be honest.
On vacation.
Okay, Dom just said he would love to drink every day. Real quick, yes. Well, the split ends were from New Zealand originally. I think there were 5 of them. They wanted to go to Australia because more opportunities, in a bigger country, you go to see. So I think 3 went, but 2 stayed behind. So when the 3 New Zealanders went over to Australia, they got another couple of Aussies to join them, and they decided, let's change our name. Split Ends was our New Zealand incarnation. In Australia, we're now Crowded House. So Split Ends was from New Zealand originally, but when they evolved into Crowded House, they were based in Australia. So, and by that time, always take the weather. That was Australia by then. So yeah, it's fair to say that. How much time you give him, DBF? 6 months, a year, 2 years? How much time? If it's going to take him 3 years to get to Australia permanently, how long can this long-distance relationship go on? Yes. Cucked by immigration law. They did that on purpose because they know that, if you come to the country, get married, and then like a year later you divorce. So they force long-term relationships, hoping that they'll break up. It's like a test. Maybe a year. He's got it reminds me of a song. I got you, that's all I want. I won't forget that that's a whole lot. But when you're gone, I get so worried. Where have you gone? It gets on my nerves. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, you can tell that I'm not lying. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. Look at you, you're a pageant. You're everything I could imagine. When you go out, I get so. So Cass can look that one up. No, it's very easy. That was before before Crowded House was in Australia. Their earlier incarnation was called Split Ends. Split Ends. And that's a Split Ends song. I don't know. I can see Dumb thinking, shit, I'm here. She's in Australia. Is something going to happen? I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes. You can tell that I'm not like. Good song. Damn good song. And they evolved into Crowded House when they moved to Australia. Okay. Good. She got it.
Nicely done, Cass.
All right. It's almost rib time. How are you doing beer-wise? Almost rib time?
I'm doing all right.
When we run out of beer, I get some ribs, man.
Yes.
Ribs. You're second. Oh, you're saying you weren't here, Cassandra. You probably won't be able to find this, but when we were kids, when Brother Click and I were growing up, this is probably before you were born or when you were very, very young, there was a commercial, and it was probably a local Jersey commercial, like a local, it wasn't this is, 30 some odd years ago and localized, but there used to be this like local rib restaurant, and they would play a commercial on TV. It went, ribs. Eat your succulent ribs. Ribs. Eat your succulent ribs. Come to the rib house. It was one of those local commercials here in New Jersey. In a pre-internet world, you'll probably never be able to find that. I can't find it. I don't remember the name of the restaurant, but I remember the theme song stick. It was a local like cable access commercial. Ribs. Eat your succulent ribs. Yeah, ribs. Eat succulent ribs. Yeah. Also, I'm going to sing this one. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby. I want my baby back, baby back, baby. Maybe you guys know this one. I want my baby back, baby. This is more national. I want my baby back. Chili's baby back ribs. Chili's baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce. All right, the Chili's. That was more like probably 20 years ago on the radio. That was probably nationwide. Chili's baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce. Yeah, he doesn't know why sometimes he gets frightened. You can see Dumb's eyes. You can tell that he's not lying. I don't understand the Austin Powers reference.
Fat bastard saying that.
You sang the ribs song? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the baby back ribs.
Yeah, he's like, I ate a baby. And then he sees Mini-Me. He kind of looks like a baby. I want my baby back, baby.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So fat bastard sang the chili song.
Yeah, well, that was nationwide.
Maybe not in Australia.
Not in Australia. Oh, okay. Yeah, for the commercial we were singing from our childhood was localized to Jersey. The Chili's baby back ribs was like a nationwide radio thing. You're right. He might not have gotten the commercial reference.
Correct.
He thought that was fat. No, Fat Bastard was singing a commercial that was popular at the time. You understand? So yeah.
So to the American audience, that was quite funny. Because,
The Americans who right away. There was a restaurant chain called Chili's, CHILI, apostrophe Chili's, and I guess they baby back ribs. So it was nationwide. It's a national chain, and there was a radio campaign: Chili's baby back ribs, barbecue sauce. So that was an ad on the radio, and then that's what the reference. But I guess if you're in Australia, you didn't know that. That was the first time.
I don't think they have Chili's in Australia.
Explains that, right?
But Bob Smith says you got the reference. I don't know.
Good, you got the reference. What's this guy doing?
Do you want to?
He's freezing up on me. Give me my computer.
You want a video chat, or is this good enough for you?
Who's he talking to?
The YouTube. Her and I both said we didn't have nothing to talk about, but we find ways that we'll video chat for 12 hours.
12 hours. 12 hours.
You know, I need to bring this with me.
Yes.
I've got a team again.
Video chat for 12 hours.
And I don't use it to talk, but I need it so I can listen to something, so I'm not bored to death when I'm with teams. That he's in the back, and I can't disturb him, and he can't disturb me, so we got to have headsets. And so, yeah, I got to make sure I bring that with. If I don't have this with, I'm going to be bored to tears. Okay.
12 hours.
David Benatar's better never have been.
Okay, I'm getting bored with this. Yeah, this is a very boring stream. Okay. Well, we're getting off soon. We are winding down for reels.
Yes.
Will we stream after dinner? Maybe
Possibly.
not. Maybe. Do I take it? I don't feel like recording a video of the ribs. I don't feel like it. Man, it's a waste of time.
Some other time.
Some other time. I don't feel like recording a video. I just want to. We got to heat up some barbecue sauce.
Yes, we do.
I know Thule would say, put the barbecue sauce on the ribs and then broil the ribs. I kind of don't. I'm the guy who loves broiling, but I kind of don't want to put them back in. Once they're out of the oven, they're done. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I want them to be like all juicy and falling off the bone. I don't want that glazed layer, so we're going to skip that. Okay. Anything else anybody else wants to discuss before Brother Click, who's here earlier, we're here earlier, before Brother Click and I say bye-bye?
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Peoples.
Everyone got quiet.
Yeah, no, nothing to say.
The starlings flew away. They're all in Dumbstream now.
Yes, they always love him better.
They always like him better. Oh, well. All right, should we end with a poem? Where's my poetry book? Do you have a poetry book in this room?
If you do, I don't. Let's go to the 1:10 mark. So we have like 20 more seconds.
Well, I'm drinking my beer's out. I'll see how you're doing. If you want to stop, we'll stop. I'm finishing my beer. I am finishing my beer. Then I'm hungry too. I'm going to finish my beer. Hopefully, if we heat them up again, you think the ribs are getting cold? Yeah, it should be all right. It should be all right. But if we have to open them, I'm going to finish my beer, and then I'm going to go down and do some rib. Do some ribbon. What are you busy doing? You're getting ready to get dressed and go to the skate park. I mean, come on. You're not doing anything today. You can take it. You're not busy. You can.
Just stay home and watch us, and then do your own stream.
Oh, is a typo. He meant to say he's bussy, right? Now he's watching us while pounding some dude or getting pounded by some dude. Either way, most likely getting pounded. I think. Well, I'm getting off. We're just killing time while I finish my beer. Want to watch some dumb while we kill time?
I would have to agree. You know, it's just we're here now, so make the best of it. But
Okay, dumb is boring as fuck. Let's take a look at that artwork again. How's that sound?
Yes, I know. That's a nice rendition.
Yes. Let's look at that beautiful artwork. That beautiful, beautiful art. God, it's gorgeous. I mean, look at the hair. Look at the nudity. I mean, look at this guy. I want to be like him. Look at the manliness.
DBF loves this.
In fact, I think I'm going to contact Alicia, and I'm going to say, I want a work of art. I'll send her this picture. She knows what you and your wife look like. I'm going to say, I want Horsehead naked with spiky hair like the dying Gaul, and like his wife standing behind him also naked. Okay, now I'll give her. You know what they look like, so I know you know. Okay, cool. So we got. Okay, I got to commission something from Alicia. Okay, cool.
Yes.
And let's take a look at. Let's see. Where is it? Where is that? And here we go. This is yes, Alicia's artwork to the right. That's a picture of DBF's wife. I gotta say, actually, I joke around. I will say your wife is youthful looking for her age because she's 40. She's like what 45 or going to be 45. She's a couple years older than me. She looks, unless this picture's from 10 years ago. You can be honest. She looks.
She looks 35.
She looks. Yeah, she looks like unless that was an older picture, she looks young for her age. Yeah.
She's held up well.
We're not even trying to be pervy. I'm trying to offer a sincere compliment. If that's a current photo, your wife looks pretty good for a woman in her mid-40s. Unless that picture's from 10, 15 years ago. We don't know. But yeah, she looks, yeah. Okay, so she's about 42, 43 there. Okay, not bad for a 40-plus. A lot of women that age don't look that good anymore. I'm amazed when I see guys my age who are bald, and women my age are starting to get those saggy, almost old lady, like wrinkles. Yeah. Who does she look like, would you say? She reminds me of someone. The doctor from Star Trek The Next Generation, Gates McFadden, am I kind of off base? Shelley from Cheers. Which one was Shelley?
Shelley Long.
Shelley Long.
I don't. Kind of, but not really. I have to think about this.
She reminds me of someone, but I can't, Well, Shelley Long was an actress. I forget who she played, and she was replaced by Kirstie Alley.
Who played Diane?
Who played Diane? I think Kirstie Alley played Diane.
Yeah.
Who did? I'm not gonna look up. Who did Shelley Long play?
I don't know. I forget.
I can't remember now. Yeah.
Doesn't look like Chris. She doesn't look like Kirstie Alley.
No, Kirstie Alley. Shirley Long, kind of. Gates McFadden, kind of.
The hair.
I think it's the hair. Her hair reminds me of Gates McFadden, Cheryl Gates McFadden, who played the doctor on Doctor Lady on Star Trek: The Next Generation. I think the hair is what makes me think of Dr. Crusher. The hair makes me think of Gates McFadden. In fact, it's interesting because in the photo, her hair looks kind of reddish, but
in the painting, it's blonde.
In the painting, it's blonde. Like why? Yeah, I would say she's got like a red hue, but it looks like Leisha went blonde with her.
Yeah.
We're trying to compliment you, your wife, the art. We're complimenting Alicia with her artwork, and all you have to say is Mayo, LOL. Dude, I'm trying to praise the artwork and praise you and praise your wife and praise your happy life, and all you can say is, oh. Yeah, I think my biggest criticism, unless you wanted it this way, why did Leisha go so blonde with the hair? That I don't understand. Why did she make the hair so? It almost looks like dyed hair. You see the darkness?
Yes.
It almost looks like a woman who's a brunette, but dyed her hair blonde. Now it's starting to fade. I don't know why Leisha did that. Why didn't she keep the more reddish? Unless this is dyed too, but why didn't she keep the more reddish hair color? Right, Dr. Beverly Crusher. The hair, I think the hair reminds me of Gates hair. Before we get off, we have to do a Gates McFadden. Where the hell is Gates McFadden? Let's bring a picture of Gates McFadden. Oh, Christ. This one looks... Well, she's much older now, but let's look at it. I think it's the hair. Let's bring up this picture. If I can get this picture open. Okay, this looks... Yeah, I think this is what I'm seeing. If I can bring this up. If it'll let me pull this up. Let's take a look here. There we go. I can't do a comparison. I can only stream one picture at a time, one screen at a time. But yeah, I think it's the hair. This lady, this actress, her name is Gates McFadden. Her real name is Cheryl. Gates was her mother's maiden name. I think there was another Cheryl McFadden, so she calls herself Gates McFadden. She played her best known role. She was the doctor, Dr. Beverly Crusher on Star Trek. And there was always some speculation that she and Picard were having an affair, and maybe Wesley Crusher was actually the love child. So she was the closest thing Picard got to a steady girlfriend. But I think it's the hair. The hair. Your wife's hair reminds me of Gates. Well, not now. Gates McFadden is now an old lady. I can show you a modern picture. But I'm talking about Gates McFadden when she was younger. The hair is very Gates McFadden. And no, this is not what I said. That's not at all what I said. I didn't say anything like that. I just asked why Alicia went so blonde with the color. Why didn't she try to make it more reddish? I didn't say why isn't exactly the same. She could have done a better job with the hair coloring. Unless Horsehead envisions his wife as a blonde, or she wanted to be blonder. It's like, why go so blonde? No, it's not. You're misconstruing what I'm saying, son. You always do this, but that's okay. Yeah, like that. I don't. Again, that's irrelevant because I can't remember what I can't remember what I wore. I wear the same fucking flannel every day. Clothing is kind of irrelevant. I was wearing a red dress, but she made it blue. Who cares? I'm talking about the hair color. I'd say, well, my wife's not a blonde. Why is she so blonde here? That would be my the hair doesn't look right. But okay. So we talked about ribs. We talked about Gates McFadden. We talked about Horsehead Nebula, and I think we should end it here. I got one more sip of beer. Anything anyone wants to say before I get off? Do we have any?
I guess not. All right, everyone. Thanks for showing up. We'll see you guys tomorrow or maybe Monday.
Unless we stream in a few after.
We might see you later on tonight.
Depending how we feel.
Depends
how we feel. Yes. You're more awake now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Tired, but maybe we'll come back. Maybe not. We make no promises. Maybe we'll stream tomorrow for the Super Bowl or not. Maybe I'll wait another 10 days before I stream again. Depends on how I feel or not. If I come back on later, there's no guarantee. There's no.
Maybe I won't be here.
Right. There's no damage. There's no pressure to be here.
Commitment.
No commitment. No. It's a good. All right. Let's sing our goodbye song.
Adios, muchachos.
I love you. You love me. We're a big family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Okay, very good. Wait, what does GG mean?
No idea.
Oh. Occupational clicking, brother. Ow. I think we're out. Hold on. Wait. Okay, now we're out.